Today I want to show you a little girl dress. It's very famous brand, and the dress is for up to 3 months old. And I want to make this dress bigger. And you can see here they have 3 of the buttons, yellow buttons. I hope you can see it. And it's buttons on the back. It's very nice, dress, beautiful, really beautiful print. But I want to make this dress extended dress. Before I start making and ripping off and everything, I washed it. It is important that you should wash your fabric and then you start open and ripping. First I open in the bottom. If you can see, I am impatient, so I like to do these things, and I like to rip on the bottom. And I did open some seams because I want to prepare, and I didn't think to make a video of this dress, but I said, okay, what's gonna happen if I will gonna make the video, and I will show you. Before I start making and extending the dress, you have to know that you need to find the matching fabric. And I start looking in my stashes what I have, and I have this kind of fabric that it will fit, and I have this kind of fabric that has also this fabric has little bees, and this fabric, the blue, this is what catch my attention, and I would like to work with blue fabric better than with a simple yellow fabric. Maybe I'll see it again. I'm saying it, and then I'm gonna see how it gonna meant together, if there is ensemble that goes together. Sure, the yellow fabric more look better, and I like blue better, so don't say no till I'll finish open the seams, until I will iron all the parts. So I showed you that I opened the seams here, and I will open the seams on the sides, and I will open the seams at the shoulder. Why I'm opening this? Because I want to give this space. I do want to open them. I don't want to cut them. Some people do cut them. Well, I do want to use as much as I can, so I will open the seams again. I don't know if you watched my videos, the way that I ripped the serger seams, and if you did, it's good. If you don't, there is there in my on my channel. So I will open the seams and I will go back to you, and I will show you what I'm gonna do next. Well, I did break the seams, open them, and this is what I got. This is the thread that needs to go. I like to gather and throw it away. And those pieces, as I told you, I will open the shoulder seams, and I did open the skirt, And I probably will do, I don't want to do much contrast, it will be the B fabric that I will use. Now I'm gonna go and use the iron to iron the pieces. And I use steam here in this situation and on this fabric. I didn't open the seams on the side. I don't know, I probably don't want to lose the parts. So first I am gonna iron on outside, and here I need my pillow because curves. I hope you can see this. And here I'm gonna iron first to straighten up the stitch. And after I'm gonna iron all of the parts, I will go and iron the inside stitch. I'm gonna turn on the other side and I will iron the inside. This is how I do, this is how I like to do. Well, maybe you can find different ways to do so. Share with me. I would like to try, but this is what I do. You know, each seamstress or each tailor has their own little secrets, you know, or little methods that they like to use. This is one of mine. And I'm gonna iron the lining fabric also. After I'm done here, I will go and I will iron the fabric that it's inside. I hope that you can see what I'm doing. Yes, you can. And then I iron the seams of the fabric that comes inside. I love to iron everything that I can in the outfit that I rip, and I'm trying to make a different outfit or extend or change something. It's better when you are ironing as much as you can. Then this is how you will see the straight lines and everything that you need to. And the second part. You can see this inside fabric. It's very easy to handle and very easy to iron. It doesn't give me trouble. It's ironed very good. I'm hoping she's not gonna do me up trouble and I wouldn't need to change just to add. Because sometimes you have emergency and something burned or something ripped and you need to change the these fabrics and the lining fabrics. They are very fragile. So this is what I do. Then I'm gonna go and iron the small parts and I will prepare to cut. To cut the fabric that I decide, and probably will use the yellow beads. The most that I need to use here is the seams. The seams only. Whereas the seams was original, this is where I iron, because I don't need to iron on the other parts. I will iron them later if I need or something, but I ironed the dress before, so after I did the washing, did I wash the dress, I did iron. Just for you, I just want to show you how to handle this. This is the way, you know, and it's very comfortable pillow. I'm just saying, if you have opportunity, just do it. It's beautiful helper, unbelievable, incredible, beautiful helper. And I will do the other parts, and I'll go back to you and show you what I'm gonna do. All right, I measure the how much I need to add, and here I'm gonna add 4 inches or 10 centimeters, and this is before folding. I did iron a little bit the piece, and after folding it's gonna be 2.5 inches, and it's gonna be exact 5 and not and a half, even more, 5 and 75 of centimeters. So 5 and a little bit and a half. Okay, 575 centimeters. So I will cut the piece. This is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna remove the dress, and I will do the line, and I'm gonna measure again where I need to cut the and a little bit for seam allowance. This is the soap, guys, so I like to use the soap better than the chalk, and we'll cut simple the seam allowance. You want to have it straight, so what you will do, you will hold it. I'm gonna cut a little bit more, and then I will show you how you can have it straight piece. So I need to cut the remains. Right. Need to straighten up here. And every time that I go further, I just fold and check the edges that it's straight, and I cut, and I fold a little bit more. This is the best way that I find more accurate than anything else. I did draw the line, but I want to show you that you can do it if you don't have a chalk or didn't draw the line. And some fabrics, especially lace, they don't like the chalk, and they will leave the remain of the chalk, and they will go see-through. So this is the way. one piece it's ready, so I will keep one piece put on the side, and then I'll go and see how I'm gonna do the other pieces. So this piece will go and rest. I will do the lining I will need, so I'll do it later. I have this kind of fabric of lining, so I'll bring it later on. And now I need to see what I'm going to do here, because I'm extending on the sides too. So I will see how and where and what I'm going to do. And I'm trying to put the pieces together and see that I'm cutting not exact, but I need to cut a little bit. This piece will go on the waist. So let me do the buttons. This way I won't lose the pieces. So, and it will be comfortable for me also to have control when I'm trying to cut. And here you go. So I did iron more and more and more, and okay, the piece that I wanna add to the edges, maybe, let me see, maybe to around 3 centimeters or 1 inch. So I will need to, first I'm gonna cut the straight line here with adding the inch, and I probably will go, let me see how much I will add. I probably will add 5 centimeters, and I need seam allowance, so it will go around 6.5 centimeters, and here we go and see we have less than the exact 2.5 inches. So this is the piece going to be added to the waistline, and I am already editing on the sides the piece that I will add. So I won't go and cut different ways. I will go and cut one piece. So it will be, let me see, it will be 32 centimeters, plus I need to do seam allowance, so it's gonna be 33 centimeters, and this is gonna be around 13 inches, the waistline. Double, don't forget that you need double. So 13 and 13, we're gonna have 26 inches. So we have here 5 centimeters, and we have half of the centimeters, even more, for seam allowance. If it's going to be too much, you can always cut and do the less, but I mean the length. But if you are gonna make the belt smaller, so you will need to add a piece, and usually you need to be precise with a fabric on when you're doing the belt. Let me see, 26, and somehow not 26 centimeters, but we're gonna go and see 23 and another 3, right? Here I doubled the fabric, and I did this behind the camera, that shouldn't take the time of the film. And I like to give a little space in the fabric, so if it's going to be too long, I will cut the piece. And the best way is to do the waist if you are gonna double it before you cut. It means you have here 5 centimeters or you have here 2 inches and a little bit over, so you double the fabric because it's the best that piece will be on waist, and it will you know, this is the stress area, so it's better to have doubled. So here if I have 5 centimeters, I have to do 10. This is when you are doing, double check, because what's happened, you're forgetting, and we don't want this to happen. So drawing the line, watch carefully, you want to see all the lines straight up, not crooked. And I can see the line here. I'm not sure that you can see with the camera, but I do see the line. So for me it's gonna be, yes, for me it's gonna be easy to cut, so I have no problem. And here I like to give, as I told you, a little bit more of fabric to feel that if in case something happened and I won't have enough, so at least I have it here. All right, so hold it with your hands because fabric can tend to move when you're cutting. And here I go. This piece will go on the waistline here, and I will need to do the piece on the sides. So I will add the piece and I will cut. I have here pieces that been, they called leftovers, not for nothing. So I will add them here, you know, and match the waistline. What I need to add here, and what I need to add, I'm gonna add here, if you can see, yes you can, I'm gonna add another piece of the, on the shoulders. The shoulders has a lot of stress also, and I will need to add there too. So I'm gonna go and add on the shoulders a piece that will, I will want to extend the shoulders also. So I'm just laying down, and the way that I see it, I cut. I can come again and check the piece and cut again till I see that it's straight and it's fit. I won't bind the pieces together till I see that they're straight. I will put my measurement tape and I will put my plastic ruler or metal ruler, and I will check all over to see that it fits. In this case, I don't want to lose the pieces, So I'm adding first the seam allowance, and I'm using here pins, and I'm gonna go and bring later, a little bit later on, the lining fabric, because I didn't pull it out from the place that I have it. So I will go and I will pull out and I will show it. I will stop the film and I will show you the piece, the lining. Okay, I need to check correct. This is the piece. Cut the piece and just put the piece with the pins to see that it won't run away. I don't like to lose pieces, so what I will do, I will put them together and I will do them on one side, so I will know that this is what I'm editing here, and I will do right away another piece of the shoulder. I will cut the piece and I will put a pin to mark that this goes here, and I will pin here. I don't like to use anything else because you know, I don't want to put on the side, you lose the pieces and then I'm in trouble, and I don't want that. So, and then this point, this is what I do. I'll bring the lining and then I will cut the lining too. As I like to say, I told you so. So I put the one of the pieces, but I double it because I did need to extend. So I think I'm gonna do the ruffle also here with this fabric, and probably will continue this kind of ruffle to make it look like it was there, and you know, gather the beads, and it will give the feeling that was the this is one piece. So for now, this is what I decide to do, and plus in between the waistline and or the editing, I would like to sew this ribbon. It will break the color difference, and it will give a little bit of you know, relaxed feeling. So I will go on the sewing machine and I will show it to you. I will bring a piece of lining, and this is small pieces. Here I need to add a little piece, you know, or little piece here. Here I'm not adding anything because it will be double. I will do the ruffle here to create the natural look of the dress, because I had enough fabric on this piece, so I don't add on the sides. And this is encouraging, and I'm saying yes. Editing the piece on the shoulders and with the lining piece of the fabric, and here I will add also on the sides. I will show you step by step how I'm sewing, how I'm gathering together the dress, and how I make it look nice. Alright, I did sewn on the machine with the serger. They connect this fabric, the main fabric, with the yellow bees fabric, and I did put the ribbon here, you know, connecting the machine from both sides close to the edge, one and on the other, on top and on the bottom. This is what it looks inside. Here I connect also, but I didn't do everything that needs to be done. Now I am going to connect the jabot, the piece that was here before, and it was this color, the main color. So I will use the color that I add. I'm going to put on top, and I already connect them together by the serger, and I did the stitches to make fabric look nice. I need to adjust, make it one piece in front as decoration. The waistline, bottom waistline, I did connect, but the top I didn't connect it yet. I'm still in the process to connect. What I want to do is, I see that inside there is a lining, and I add pieces by the machine. Let me turn on the other side. You will see what work I did and what I need to do. So I'm gonna lay down on the table. You will see. I have found the fabric. Didn't find the original fabric that I do have this kind of fabric. So I have piece of something that I open the skirt or something, you know, so the inside. So I'm gonna use that. And I did washed it and ironed it before. So this is the bottom part that I connect to the waist, and top part I didn't connect it yet because I need to add first the lining to the original piece, and I need to add pieces. I need to add pieces on top. That I did add the pieces on top, as I told you, at the shoulder seams, and I'm gonna add 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna connect them together with the seams on side. And let me take this pin. It doesn't look nice, so I will adjust this. I like to see, before I continue working, I like to put either pins or either something to see how my final look going to be. So can tell you one thing, so far so good. I like what I see, but it's gonna be a little bit change. The main stitch that was going around the neck and under the armpit was the turn on stitch. It means they sewn inside and then they give the little stitch on top. It's still here, you know. I open just the stitch that was on top, and this is the stitch. Let me open for you that you can see that it exists. I still didn't open it. It's still here, it's still connected. You can see it's still connected here. It's being connected inside. What I want to do is I'm going to create my own bias tape on this, and I would like to use the bias tape, and I will go and sew around with the bias tape the fabric that I add. I like to add this fabric as a bias tape, and it will give like main fabric is inside and everything is outside. So I will cut this fabric that I have on the bias, and I will go around the neck and in the front, and under the armpit I will add pieces and it will look more appealing. So, and I still didn't add to the lining. I will add maybe 5 centimeters inch and a half fabric. So finger crossed, and we'll continue working on it. See you in a bit. Well, I want to show you what I did with the dress. I still didn't done. On the bottom, as I told you, I'm gonna add the lining. I did add the piece. I did connect the waistline here. I didn't do the jabot yet. I'm just trying to add the piece right way. Here, if you can see, I add pieces on the shoulder seams, and I add pieces on the side that the dress should fit correct. So what I am going to do is, now I'm gonna do the jabot. This is the ruffle. If you see, I connect the ruffle with another color with the beads, and after I'm gonna do the stitch here on waist under the belt. Right away under the belt I'm gonna do the stitch. If you see the pin, then I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna do straight stitch, and here I'm gonna connect also with a straight stitch. So what I'm going to do is on the neckline I will go under the 2 layers and I will connect them together. Under the armpit and the sleeve line, I will use, I already prepare the bias. So I will use the bias tape that I make, and on both sides. So this is how it will go. I will use the bias tape, and I will connect them together with 2 fabrics, and I almost done. So I will come and show you the probably the final results. Well, I am done, and we are ready to go places with this beautiful dress. This is the front, this is the back, and very lucky, very lucky little girl. So you can, in fashion, you can do it with your own beautiful hands. It's easy. It's just go by the flow. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you next time. Bye bye.